We are packing up right now for tomorrow. I'm going out on the AT again. This is our little charging stations. And see, here is our table with everything that we have so far, except a lot of things.
Well, here we got the 2 sleeping pads. We have the tent over here. We're starting to get together the cooking things. That's food. We have 2 mattresses, 2 pads for the bottom of the mattresses, just because it's supposed to go pretty cold and we don't want the cold air to come up through the ground. We have a couple of pillows, micro spikes, because we don't know if we're going to be hitting some nasty ice. Not sure yet. And that one we don't need because we have these. And so we're just kind of organizing things. Here's a liner. That's also a liner for the inside of the sleeping bag to keep us warmer. I think these are getting the boot. No pun intended. But I think they're going to be too heavy. But these are made out of down and they're super light, so I think I'm going to bring those. So Bobby's going to show you what he's going to carry. We put the spikes in there. He will have to carry spikes, but we put that in just to see what it was like for weight. This is my first aid kit. That one right there, there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm not going to bother taking it out. And you can see that we don't even bother using a stuff sack. It's not worth it. We just compress it down inside the bag.
All right,
so that's his sleeping bag.
This is the sleeping bag.
We just got that last night. Nice Nemo. And then inside the sleeping bag will be a down quilt that I usually use in warmer weather, but that'll keep them warm with the 2 of those. And that's it. We are at the trailhead of where we're starting, Holmes Road, or Home Road, I'm not sure. And we don't even know where the trail is. It's over there somewhere.
It's that way and that way.
All right, so what do you feel about that pack on your back, Bob? How do you like the weight of that pack?
I feel like my legs are getting stronger.
Your legs are getting stronger.
They're already tired.
Your legs are tired. We haven't left the car yet. There you go. That's as good as it gets.
They're already
what?
Tired.
They're tired? How does it feel really on your back?
I mean, it doesn't feel that bad.
Okay.
How many pounds is it?
I think he's got about 17. I, on the other hand, have close to 30. What do you think of the climb so far?
It's tiring. You're going up a lot of rocks.
A lot of rocks. Yeah, it's steep.
I wasn't expecting it to be rocks. I thought it was just like ledge you're going up.
Yeah, well, that is.
And the packs are heavier than I thought.
You can see it's really just a lot of ledge down there. We are at the top of something. We don't know what. Hey Bob, how was the hike up? Of course, I ask you as soon as you put food in your mouth.
What was the question?
How was the hike up?
There was a lot of mountains and hills and hard, but it was really good.
And this is the payoff. Look at that, how pretty.
We're staring at a mountain. I don't know what mountain, but we're staring at a mountain.
We sure are.
See that? That's a thing. We need to go up that thing.
Here's another thing that we're going up. So here, I'll get down so you can see the perspective.
It's a lot of things.
Except I can't get down because my head's jammed into the back of my backpack. Okay, here we go up this thing. So we just stopped someplace to have something to eat. We're on the trail. This has been really rough. It's been part frozen over. It's been part mud. The streams are just running through the trail. And a lot of ups and downs. Bobby fell twice. We have half a mile left to the shelter and we just want to get there. We are somewhere very close to Tom Leonard Shelter. I think that's the name of it. And wow, I'll tell you, this is tough going. It says it's 0.2 miles and it feels probably stuck. It feels like it's been 2 miles. I'll show you back up here. We're climbing up there. It's tough. We should be so close. can see still pieces of ice and sleet on the ground, so spikes have been on, spikes have been off. Spikes have been on, spikes have been off. So you can hear the clanging because we were taking them off and on so much I just left in my hand.
Ow.
Well, that's the best sign we've seen in a long time. Tom Leonard shelter right here. Okay, and there's the shelter. Oh my goodness. That was unbelievable hike. There's Bobby finishing up. Don't look at me. Make sure you look at the ground. This is tricky. This is really tricky. And there's the bear box. And Bobby gets to sit down. Fire pit. And ice. Okay. Beautiful. There's a shelter, and he gets to sit. Hello. Home for the night.
Here's our little place to sleep tonight. Oh dear.
So we came to the Tom Leonard shelter, and there's a platform here, which is great. Keeps us up off the ground, but that means that I can't stake the tent into the ground, which is a problem. So very luckily, I have a lot of extra guy line over there, and the only place that it didn't work is over here. You can see these are just kind of wedged into the slats, and that keeps them from moving. But this one didn't want to stay that way, so this one I used the spikes and kept it down, and it seems to be working, so that is just fine. I'll give you a tour of the inside. So here is Bobby's gonna sleep in here with my quilt, and there's a sleeping bag, and we're gonna have a liner too, and then that's my bag over there. So we're making a fire over here.
Yes, we are.
And we're gonna come back over here and look at what we have here. I have a headlamp on now. We're starting to lose a little of the daylight. Oh, there goes the headlamp. 1, 2. There we go. So we're boiling up. That's my dinner. Some macaroni and cheese and some chicken. Bobby's got his macaroni and cheese sitting there. We have some hot chocolate that we're going to make as soon as the water starts to boil.
Can you shine the light back on? Oh wait, can you just give me that?
We're almost coming up on some boiling water. Look what we have. Chelsea and someone else that was here did a wonderful fire. Chelsea got lessons on how to make a fire in the wilderness. But I'm appreciating this because it's getting a little chilly. And Bobby's over there. That's that little tiny light that's over there. He's just finishing up dinner. And Chelsea brought the goods. Notice there's the Hershey.
Okay.
And marshmallow. You brought the whole thing of marshmallows?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I said to Chris, should I divide this up? And then I'm like, nah. What would be the point? It's not that heavy.
Well, good morning from inside the tent. Hey, Bob. Say good morning wherever you are. He's all wrapped up in his... I don't even know if he can say
Good morning.
So we had the best night's sleep. Oh my goodness. I was so hot I had to open the vent on my sleeping bag 3 times. And it went down to about 20. I was not sleeping last night.
It was really good, actually.
Did you stay nice and warm?
Mm-hmm. It stayed really nice and warm.
Oh, that's good. Do you want to get out of bed now?
I'll wait until 10 o'clock when it gets to 45 degrees. And then I'll get out.
That sounds really good.
No, 11 sounds better because it's at 52.
Okay. Start. We're having breakfast, and we just finished making 2 mugs of hot chocolate. Bobby's having a bar because he woke up really hungry. Hey, Bob, what'd you think of sleeping last night?
What?
What did you think of sleeping last night?
It wasn't that bad. It was really comfortable. It was really, really warm. Even when halfway through the night, I didn't realize the, what do you call that? The comforter? No, not comforter.
The liner?
Yeah, the liner was halfway down, and I was like, oh dear. So I pulled it back up, and then I couldn't get my pillow to stay for some reason, but I decided not to worry about it, and
There was so much fluff in here that
I
it
just
didn't
went
matter.
back to bed. I was like, all right, whatever. Oh my god.
So what do you think of the dehydrated eggs?
They're spongy, but they're really
They're
good.
spongy, yeah, but they taste like good eggs.
That tastes fine.
It's hard to eat in those bags. So now we're taking down the tent. We finished breakfast, taking everything down. As you can see, that's what it was like on the inside. And Chelsea's over there taking hers down. And we're going to figure out where we're going. I think we're going to take a change in plans. So we'll come back when we figure out what's next. So we're leaving the shelter. Bob, what did you think of the night out?
I don't know, it was cold. It was alright.
It was cold. It
It wasn't that cold, actually.
We were warm, but it went down to 22
Yeah,
or something like that.
23.
Anyway, we're leaving. And so this is going to be tricky because somehow I managed to lose one of my spikes, the micro spikes. So just got water down there, really pretty. And off we go to the car. Huge rocks. You see this, Bob? Oh, this, I know.
That's a lot of rock.
Isn't that incredible?
Beautiful, wow. I love this part of the woods.
Yes. And then you see down there, just a big gulch. It's just a big empty space with water that used to flow down a lot more than it is now. I don't even hear the water down there. Wow, look at this rock face. Wow. I think I remember somebody telling me last time we came through that people do rock climbing here. There's the trail, and this is what we're looking over. Look at that. Where the water used to come through and probably put a river right in the middle of these rocks. Wow, this has been tricky because it's really solid ice going down. And so much solid ice that I can't even record while I'm going down, so I'm gonna have to turn this off again. Hey Bob, what do you think so far?
Hi.
We just came out of the woods, and that's the wonderful sign that we're looking for. And that is the wonderful parking lot that we're looking for. So we just hiked 2 miles down from the Tom Leonard shelter, and that is our chariot. So we are taking a detour here, and we're doing some part that we hadn't done before. And this is a gulch that's coming through here. This is really pretty. We got a lot of icy slush still on the ground, but this whole thing in general is very nice. So I don't know bear marks, but look at that tree. How it looks like all the bark is off.
Oh, yeah,
Here, here, here. It looks like a bear went right up the side of it. And you can see all the bark that is down all over the ground. I wonder if I'm just looking at things wrong, but it looks very interesting. We are finally coming out of the woods. Bobby did such an awesome job. Incredible job. Second half of the hike we did today. Trains come very fast, especially from the east. Cross tracks quickly. Don't loiter. Don't attempt to cross between cars of a stopped train, or wait or walk around the end. Okay, well, right now we're just going to try to get across without killing ourselves here. Still, as you can see, lots of ice. And very slowly, it is extremely slippery because it's wet.
I can just imagine myself.
Yeah, and go down sideways, Bob. It's the only way you're going to do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh.
How can I help?
Uh,
Just go sideways. Put your foot on the wood. Yep, good. There's one. In fact, let me see if I can chip some of this one off. Yeah, so then at least you have some place to put your foot. Not much though. Ugh. We're tired.
oh my god.
You did it. You did it. Good job. All right, everybody made it across. There's the train tracks. Nice going, Bob. I don't see anybody. I don't feel anything. All right. And now we're coming into Dalton, and we can go for a walk on sidewalks. May peace. Oh, this is where the poles were, isn't it?
I think so.
I think they took the poles down. And we have an Easter tree there. We're walking through town, through Dalton, and there is our beloved Appalachian Trail sign. So this is all part of the trail. And if we don't come across a place to get ice cream or pizza, we'll find one. We're heading to the end of the trail now to get Chelsea's car. We just walked from, I can't remember the name of the road, but I'll show you, through Dalton, through the streets, and here is the car.